Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Barakahak Wadash, Barakatum. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and infinite honors to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. In peace and salutations to you sincere Akim out there, pushing this word in truth and sincerity to the four corners of the globe. May you brothers endure until the end. This is the brother Ra'aya coming at you with another lesson. I'm going to start it off in Revelation 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that he that causeth all are these elites, Rothschilds, Rockefellers, etc., who are of the nation of Esau Edom, the so-called white man who's currently in control of the planet. And that mark is that micro C-hip implant in the head, or in the hand, which, everything you're seeing in society right now is moving towards this end goal. Talks of, CBDCs or central bank digital currencies, digital dollars with stable coins, digital euros, cashless societies, 15-minute cities, the heavy push for AI infrastructure. And then, you got Elon Musk with Neuralink, etc., because these elites are getting ready to make their move for their bid to complete their NWO, the great RESET, their fourth industrial revolution, where you will own nothing and be happy. And as it's about to say, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And to those that don't receive this mark, they'll be a social pariah. They won't be able to access anything in society, get a job, travel abroad, buy a home or an apartment, etc. And it's going to get so bad to where people will be faced with being deleted for not taking it. Up in verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. And the image of the beast is the financial, political, and military aspects of this system we're currently living in of Esau Edoms, the West, as it's called, which is, the last leg of that fourth beast in Daniel chapter 2, those iron toes mixed with miry clay, this NATO EU system that the U.S. is a part of and at the head of, which, for the longest time these other nations have followed behind, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast, and that mark is going to be a major aspect of it, should be killed, killed from your societal standing, so to speak, and also physically killed out here. But I opened up the video with this verse to preface a few bits of information just to show that with each passing day, the march toward the mark continues. And this is from endtimeheadlines.org. Digital ID cards, there we go again with digital, may soon be mandatorily distributed to all in Britain. Hey, he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Every person in Britain could be forced to sign up for a digital ID card after Emmanuel Macron, who's the president of France, demanded action to tackle the scourge of illegal working. And, Britain and France are both a part of those iron toes mixed with miry clay. Sir Keir Starmer told the cabinet he would be exploring options around the concept as part of a wider package of the reforms designed to make it harder for illegal immigrants to live and work here. And that's another aspect to, push for this digital, infrastructure, illegal immigration. We need to know who's a citizen and who's not a citizen, have them on that database. And over here in the U.S., Trump has talked about these things before, I know back during his first presidency, which I did a video on, a few years ago, he was talking about a pretty much a digital border around the country to where you'd have to have the right biometric identification to show that you're a citizen. What better than having a physical implementation inside you? Because as with everything external, what can they say? Oh, the database has been hacked. Your biometrics and your digital identity have been stolen and sold on the black market. But if you get this C-hip in you, they'd have to, cut off your hand to physically get it. And, it's that much more safer. Downing Street confirmed ministers are examining proposals for a digital ID scheme 15 years after the idea was abandoned following an outcry about the impact on civil liberties. Under one option, anyone applying for a new job, they may neither buy nor sell, would be required to produce their digital ID to demonstrate that they have the right to live and work in the UK. Similar provisions could also be introduced for those moving to a new accommodation, making a benefit claim, or accessing public services. Labor ruled out ID cards as recently as July, with Business Secretary Jonathan Reynolds saying the idea was not our approach. But Sir Keir has been told by Mr. Macron to address pull factors attracting migrants to Britain in return for French help in stopping the boats. Allies of the French president have warned the UK's lax rules make it an El Dorado for migrants. But I'll just read this last paragraph right here. Asked if the idea could eventually mean compulsory ID cards for all, he said, "We are willing to look at what works when it comes to tackling illegal migration, but we know according to prophecy that there will come a time to where all in society will have to receive, that digital implementation, that MARK, that C-hip." But now I'm going to go to this video that the brother Arrows of Indignation 144 posted titled "Babylon is Through and Esau Don't Have the Answers. He is Definitely Scared." And I'm going to start it at the 2-minute mark. And you're going to have this Edomite looking man going into the dire economic situation of the United States of America. And as he's going to say, hey, it's all by design by the elites to pull the plug to bring in the new system, the digital system. And this is a fair use copyright disclaimer. I do not own any of the footage in this clip, nor do I stand to gain from it monetarily. It is simply for educational purposes.
What's going on, everyone? It's me, it's Jeremy. It's August 28th, 2025. So I got some financial market news, guys. Treasury bonds are being sold off at alarming levels. Japan, China, they are starting to sell off their treasury bonds. And this is something I've talked about and other channels have talked about. People that have been informing you of the financial reset, all of the stages, all the steps, the things to pay attention to. The number one thing was when treasury bonds finally start to get sold off, and more importantly, when people stop buying the treasury bonds, it's coming. It's around the corner. This reset, whatever the event that's going to be to trigger the final blow to the dollar, it's around the corner. Okay, we have thrown our theories on this channel. They're out here. Things like Trump's health, war, another lockdown, this alien thing. Something is about to happen to where it is going to be the catalyst to shift us into the new digital system 100%.
Revelation 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe or destruction to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, that deceiver, Esau Edom, specifically the elites, is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And these elites see the writing on the wall. They see the prophets out prophesying, and the nation of Israel waking up. And they know that when that happens, whatever heathen nation that's ruling is going to be taken out of power. They also know that they're Edomites and what their fate is when they're taken out of power. 1,000 years of hardcore bondage and slavery before their entire nation is cut off from the face of the earth. So they're moving swiftly like an eagle to lock everything down and bring about this NWO.
Percent, and everyone's going to be done with the US dollar. It's going to be toilet paper. Okay? It would make sense why the National Guard is being deployed, right? Something is coming, and we know the economy is going to be affected, and we know stores are going to be a target. So they're obviously putting this National Guard out there for a reason, guys. Now, I throw different theories around. Is it the aliens? Jesus coming back? Big earthquake? Economic collapse? Pick your card. I don't care. Like, they're preparing for something. What I can guarantee you, out of everything, the only thing that we can actually guarantee is there is a financial transition happening. 144 on the clock. I can't guarantee you aliens are coming. I can't guarantee you Jesus is coming. I can't even guarantee you you're going to get the big earthquake. I can guarantee you right now, in real time, they are upgrading your financial system.
And first and foremost, the prophets of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, chiefly of GMS or Great Millstone, as well as the brothers coming in the spirit of GMS, can goddamn guarantee you that an economic collapse is coming, a new system, the mark of the beast, and, Yahweh Shai, which is the true name of the Son of the Most High's second coming, is around the corner. All because Stone Cold says so, but no, because the scripture said so. This is Isaiah 34:16. Seek ye out of the book of Yahweh and read the Old Testament, the New Testament, as well as the Apocrypha, which is a part of the Old Testament. No one of these shall fail. No one of these prophecies shall fail, as we can clearly see. Everything that our apostles and elders all the way down have been prophesying for the last, 40, 50 years. Hey, they're at the time when they're about to come to pass. As it says in Habakkuk 2 verse 3, though it tarry, wait for it shall surely come. It will not tarry. No one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate. Because the Bible is the only place you can find 144% accuracy on what happened in the past, what's currently happening, and what's about to happen. Everything else is just, might as well say a Marvel and a DC comic book. For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them.
They are changing it, okay, completely. That is happening in real time. That is tangible stuff that we can follow, we can observe data, and we can prepare for. So this is my advice to you, okay, because they're dumping the treasury bonds, all right, and they're not buying them. I don't care what you believe in. Look at me. I don't care if you believe in Jesus, aliens, anything. If you think you're getting raptured here at the end of September, then your money doesn't matter. And if you truly believe in it, I want you to go to the store and I want you to stockpile goods and leave them for the left behind. Make it your last good deed for your fallen brothers and sisters who aren't as
And the rapture is not biblical.
good as you. If you truly believe that you are about to be raptured, then make some videos. Show us that you truly believe it, that you honestly believe it 100%. Go to the store, record yourself, empty your bank accounts, go buy stuff, take it to the shelters now. Help people right now. You don't need it. Jesus is coming. The Anunnaki's coming. Whoever it is. But if that doesn't happen, you'll have some supplies, and you'll be ready for what is about to happen with this economic collapse. I've been telling you guys, my name's Jeremy, the book of Jeremiah, the weeping prophet. I've been telling you the one thing that I can actually guarantee is that you will see an economic collapse. You will see a transition. It's going digital, and it's going to be a completely different financial system. Money is going to be moved differently. It's going to be made differently. It's going to be held differently. It's going to be transferred differently.
And that's all she wrote. So that's it with this video. With this video, I hope you sincere Akim and Akwath were edified. Just keep strong. As we can clearly see, we are almost out of this final wicked captivity of the heathen nations, chiefly of the Edomites. And as always, I'm going to say Abad Babal, Kwam Yasharallah, and until next time, Shalom.